Hello, 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 my Aquarians. How are you guys doing? It's good to be back. Love to see you guys again. For those that are brand new, I'm trying to shuffle around. As you can see, I have a brace on. I've had a surgery. So I am just trying to get settled here so that I can do a reading for you again. I'm back. There are the other signs out there. There is a full moon reading from the middle of the month. There is also all signs reading for the end of June, but this is your reading for Aquarius. I hope this resonates with you. If it doesn't, make sure that you share it or like it for somebody else. And be able to spread the love, all right? Because that's what we're all about, is love. And for those of you that are brand new to my channel, what I'm doing is this first card out is Divine's card. That is his deck. Divine is the source. The cards are only the resource, sending the messages not only in the cards, but through your tarot reader. So be mindful who you listen to when you're doing your tarot readings, because it is all about the connection from the other side as well as Divine. So let's get going. All right, so Divine, I love this. Your first card out for Aquarius is the number 5 in numerology. I do mix numerology and astrology, by the way. Right now, my astrology is a little weak because I have not had time to see what's going on with the planets. But I do have a little bit of a clue. So first card out is the number 5. Number 5 has been a really popular number this month because there's a lot of new things coming up and a lot of things ending. The number 5 is not only about creativity and passion and vision and that kind of a thing. It is also, it's sort of an unstable number. It could be unstable because things are rocky, or it could be unstable because things are new and you just don't know about them yet. You haven't researched or you haven't done anything with them yet. So this is the beautiful uncaging. A lot of energy in this sign for the air signs is a lot of uncaging, a lot of allowing yourself to be you, definitely. A lot of opening up your heart kind of a thing. Okay, so whatever that is for you, that is something that you need to open up. This is definitely working together. Current energies here is the 6, and it is also wide open. So again, with the air signs, there's a lot of opportunity. Earth signs as well, a lot of opportunity coming your way. The number 6 is about forward movement and your mindset and which way you want to go. I cannot make this up. Every single air sign card that I have pulled for the future, and you've watched me shuffle, is the Hermit. Okay, uncaging and the Hermit go together because this is a time where you have like an awakening, a newness. When you look at the Hermit, you see the crystal. The crystal stands out the most in this card. The Hermit down here is sort of set back. But the thing about the crystals is the beauty, the value, and what it can empower. It can unleash a power, but the only way to do that is to dig and find it. So when you like I shared with, I think it was Geminis, is that you need to dig to find a crystal, or you need to, go in a cave and see all the beautiful crystals, but you got to do some work to get there. All right. So this beautiful uncaging. So there is a key in the keyhole. It is up to you to unlock it. Okay. And the number 6 definitely is about, and you've got a number 1, a lot of new energies moving forward. This is beautiful, 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 beautiful energies. So let's see what the spread is going to say for you guys. Aquarius, Aquarius. I always look at the cards because sometimes I get a download that what to look at, but the key is the number 1 thing here. hope. I hear the word hope. Somebody's might be going through a struggle that needs to know that, yes, there is hope. You have to look at the high vibrations. It's going to be fine. It's going to turn out fine. Things are happening for a reason, to make things better, to make me stronger, to whatever it is. I don't know what you're going through at this time. Okay. Yeah, a lot of new energy. Oh my gosh, beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Oh, wow. Yeah, somebody's pessimistic. Oh, or, thank you. So, if it's not you, it's somebody that you're in your circle. I hear a negative vampire. Vampires, what is it? Vampire sucks blood, right? It takes out from you. An energy vampire takes that energy, drains you, makes you tired. You're exhausted to be around that person. Your current energies right now, say in the last couple of months, is about the Two of Swords, about trying to make a decision you can't see, or you don't. Again, I heard the word hope. So maybe you don't see the hope, or maybe you see that you're not quite sure what to do. You're focused in on the earthly things. So I'm seeing somebody want to leave, but they're worried about all the stuff. I see some luggage for some reason, but I see that you're worried about leaving things behind, material things. You can always replace material things. You cannot replace yourself. You cannot replace. So if you're going to travel, or if you're in a position where you need to move and you're like, oh my God, I got all this stuff. What do I do with it? Throw it in a storage until you decide what you do with it, because you have the Ace of Swords, and then you have the Star. You've got some beautiful energies here. Beautiful, beautiful energies. But it's sort of like, I don't know how to put this. So some Aquarian is sort of being wishy-washy, and a lot of the times that comes from not knowing yourself. Again, there's that digging, knowing what you want to do, where you want to go. I'll tell you right now, it's probably been me for the last couple of months. I've gone through 3 surgeries in 1 year, but my biggest trying to figure things out is being an empty nester. So I did everything with my daughter. I did all these things for 20 some years with my daughter, and we have a wonderful relationship. One that many probably wish they'd had, or I'm just blessed. And I'm not putting anybody down for their relationships. It's just, I'm so blessed. But it also is extremely hard, because now I'm in a place where I've worked so much, took care of her so much, I don't have self. So what does Patty want to do? What is Patty like now? Because 29 years ago when I had her, I was not the same person as I am now, and that was a time when my brother was murdered, and things were just a mess because I was young and I had gone through sexual abuse, and my mind was all twisted, and now I'm healed and things. So we have to look at things like, where were we? What do we want for ourselves now? Live in the present. But we also have to think, okay, I would like to travel. I would like to go back to Japan and see my friends. Okay, so that's something I work towards, okay? But this is a time to get unlost. Uncage yourself. It's wide open. So I'm not saying we're all empty nesters, but I'm saying, what is it you want to do? Okay, you've got the Star. This is everything. This is a beautiful, beautiful card, and it is also the number 8. So a definite forward progression to whatever you want. It's time to do it. Okay, we have the Emperor in the center in reverse, and I can see why, because somebody's struggling with their own self. Thank you. So somebody's struggling with a boss. I don't see a lot of Pentacles, but I do have the next card as being another 2 of Pentacles. So you have the number 2 several times. Number 6, you've got a bunch of progressive movement. I don't know where that came from. But also too, the 2 of Pentacles is trying to figure out how to bring things together. I love this picture because it has the infinity sign, but it is also like trying to do too much at once. So again, if you're trying to do too much at once, time to simplify your life a little bit. Okay, I don't know who that's for, but that's where this comes. And the reason why I say that is if it doesn't bring you joy, it's time to simplify and get rid of it, okay? Because your champion, what is going on? But your challenge card is the Sun. Again, this is this is somebody who doesn't really focus in on the good things. Be thankful for the good things. But this is a person that isn't doing that, even though they say, well, yeah, I'm really thankful. No, you haven't really thought about it. You really have to be grateful. And what I do, and I posted on my Facebook, because I think everybody forgets even the little things in a day that we should be grateful for. I'm going through 3 surgeries. I'm thankful for my body. I'm not happy with it. I'm heavier than what I was when I was bodybuilding, but I thank it for holding up through all the crap I put it through. I thank my brain for me twisting things around when it's trying to tell me the good things. We need to do that. And I put a jar at the beginning of the year, and I get a whole stack of Post-its, and I have different colors. And then each week I go through and I say, okay, what was I thankful for? What was I grateful for this week? And sometimes I have to write them down on a calendar because I'm older, I'm a boomer, so I don't remember everything. So I write things on a calendar each day. What am I thankful for? And then at the end of the week, I'm like, yeah, thank you. And this brings your vibrations up. This brings a lot of high energy into you so you can then push it out to other people. Okay. I just keep hearing pessimistic. I don't know who that is. And that's what keeps you sleeping at sleepless nights, but it also keeps you frustrated and confusion and all that kind of stuff too. But you can end this, definitely. It's just a mindset transformation, right? And again, if you need some help with that, I teach transformational coaching. Definitely. And go to divinewarriorintuitive.com and look there. All right. But let's get some clarity on the center of your reading with the Hierophant in reverse, please. Or anything around the Hierophant in reverse, please share with me. Somebody's got too much on their plate, definitely. Yeah. And they're not seeing the positive things. It's like, I'm working. Trust me, I've been 2-3 jobs sometimes at one time when I was single mom. And you don't have the energy or the time. Oh my God, you just don't. It's like, I just want to go and hit the pillow. However, you have to be thankful that you have a roof over your head, or you have to be thankful. I'll tell you, at one point in time, I don't remember how old my daughter was. I think she was like 4 or so. I was homeless living in my car. Maybe it was 5. Homeless living in my car. I had her stay at her dad's. And I thanked, that her dad had a house and that she had a place to go, a safe place to go. I didn't want her to know what I was living. But then within a year, I owned a business. So you have to think about your mindset in how you're thinking, Aquarians, okay? You can turn things around. Divine can turn them around on a dime. I could tell you so many testimonies on where I was at the end, and he came through. He came through. In fact, my daughter's like, you need to write a book, Mom. You need to write a book. And I've already done that. I've already written a book. But the thing is, I always say, it's always at the last minute, baby, because it's a test. It's always at the last minute. And just always know it comes through. And it does. Divine does. Are these upside down? Yes. 4 of Wands, 5 of Cups, King of Cups again. That was in the Gemini reading. I apologize. Okay, lots of cups. And the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Again, needing to release and let go of something. You cannot have something new and fresh if you're holding on to whatever it is. We hear this cliche all the time, but it is so true. It is so true. So the Four of Wands is about a celebration, bringing something together. You got a lot of twos. Twos are coming together. You know, the Five of Cups, it's how your mindset. You're looking at things like they're not going to work out. It's not going to happen. The King of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, this, and then you've got the Ace of Cups at the very end. So the divine is saying, I'm waiting for you to just, I don't like the word positive, but think positive. Think from a higher vibration. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. If it doesn't bring me joy, then I don't need it in my life. If it is going to cause me more stress, more trouble than the good times, it's time to reevaluate. Is it good in my life? Probably not. Okay, probably not. If it's bringing you more stress, tears, crying, and things of that nature, it's not worth it. Time is short, precious. Time is a commodity that is the most valuable commodity on the earth, Aquarians. You cannot get it back. Everything else on this earth you can get back, replace, whatever, but you cannot on time. Don't waste your time. Uncage. Uncaged. And I'm hearing, release the Kraken. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. Release the Kraken. I love that. I love it. I love it. Anyway, so there's that. Let's see what else Divine has to say to you today. Yeah, definitely. Are these all upside down? Yes. Am I doing this upside down? Nope. Okay. Definitely. Again, another time of rest. Okay. I think they were. Yeah, they were. Let me turn these over because the deck was upside down. But there is some reverse in here. So we have, again, the Queen of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles, a lot of learning. Definitely the Emperor in the middle again. Or not the Emperor, the King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. And again, number 2. This is about your future. Where do you want it to go? What do you want to do? Where you want to be? It is definitely wide open. She can either jump and go on the low vibrations, or she can actually focus in on that light that's behind her and the butterfly that is in the sky. That is a transformation. This is all about you. And I think this is you. I don't think this is somebody around you. I think this is actually your Aquarian energy. I don't know what your rising or sign is. However, this is just definitely, whatever it is, you've got too much on your plate, get it off. Simplify your life a little bit, because you want to be able to hear what divine, you want to be able to feel. Whenever you feel something, intuitively, that's the way to go. If you're just saying, well, that's how I feel. No, that's a totally different thing. But when you feel a passion, desire, something isn't right, something is a safety, wrong about your safety, things like that nature, that's the intuitive, that's your spirit talking to you saying, hey girl, hey guy, I'm trying to tell you here. And then you go another path and they're like, oh my God, here we go again. We got to show them another lesson. We got to teach them another thing, because this has been a vicious cycle for somebody. All right. All right, Aquarians, this is your reading for June. Now we'll do July, but also too, if you need a one-on-one, or if you need some help with your mindset, your abilities, or whatever like that, divinewarriorintuitive.com. And I am starting to do TikTok little one-card pulls. So hopefully I can grow my channel there a little bit and have some fun with it. All right. See you in July. Have a good rest of the month.